Standing with us post-game, Nan Glinsek, after UMD falls 2-1. Nan, you had a goal in that contest. You guys were down a player at that time. Just kind of take us through the goal and what happened.
I think right when we did go down a player, that really put some fire in us, and we knew that we had to turn the game around, and we got it up the field. I kind of cut one player, fumbled it a little bit, and got that long shot off. Same shot I got off a few games ago, but this time it went in, so I was really happy about that.
What type of mentality do you and your team have to take when you're down a player? Normally it doesn't happen much, and you guys had the game mostly in full control. You guys go down a player, and yet that guy didn't stop you.
I think that when we're down a player, we all have to take even more responsibility for our play. If you turn it over, they can capitalize on that so much more down a player. We have to play more defensive, but also capitalize on our opportunities up top.
And just talk about that persistence. You guys just completely overwhelmed them. Unfortunately, you guys let up a goal 2 minutes in, and that just didn't seem to stop you. What was the mindset of that team just to make sure that you guys had to, boy, really rough start, but you had to keep going again?
Right, and we felt like we controlled the game right from the start, and we felt like we were the better team with that possession, and we knew that if we just kept hammering them up top, that we were going to get one in.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for your time.
Perfect. Thank you.
Post-game with head coach Greg Kane. Coach, kind of a tough defeat, 2-1. Guys really had the game in your possession, I feel, all along, even though you guys were down a player. Got the goal to get back into it. Unfortunately, a wrong bounce goes the wrong way, and they end up getting a goal at the end. What are just your general thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I think, what you said about the game being in our possession, I think we had the ball quite a bit of the time, but I'm not so sure the game was in our possession. I felt the opponent did exactly what they had to do to get the result. They made plays at critical moments. We didn't. Clearly the difference in the game, and there's some things we can walk away with and go forward with pretty positively, I think. But bottom line is it wasn't only about the greater amount of possession, but I feel that the opportunities were there for us to get a lead in the game and to keep a lead in the game.
And they certainly capitalized on that one possession 2 minutes in off the corner kick. But your team was resilient and just kept pushing, and oddly enough, they went down a player and found a way to get in the back of the net.
Yeah, give credit to St. Cloud for converting there. It was a breakdown on our part. Not something you want to have in the first couple of minutes of your conference season, obviously, and it really had obviously a significant part of the result of the game. We did show resilience in that we got into a flow and a rhythm and got a bit dangerous, but ultimately key moments for us were letdowns, and that was the difference.
And for you, with the red card going down a player, how did that change things up for you, knowing that you were down a goal and you need to at least score, but that you're down a man and don't have to do certain things with your formations, and how does that change things with you?
Well, you think about the personnel you have on the field, and is that the right personnel to try and get back into the game with one less player? And so there's a bit of quick footwork that's going on there, getting players in, and maybe a new design to how we're shaped up. But I think the players overall were quite motivated. After that, we weren't down. We had a lot of the ball. We were getting into the box, the end line, so the confidence was high, and I think that reflected in us scoring a goal. We just couldn't maintain it enough and create enough opportunities after that to get the winner.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time, and good luck next time.
Yep, thank you very much.